Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Fifth Third Bank Hometown Business Weekly. I'm your host, Kent Lutz. On today's program, Hometown Business Weekly correspondent Lisa Smith visits Blue Ash to see what gives Blue Ash Tool and Die Company its unique competitive edge.
Thanks, Doug. Coming up after the break, reporter Lisa Smith joins us with this week's competitive edge. So stay with us. Welcome back. It's time now for this week's competitive edge. Let's go to Lisa Smith for this week's story.
This competitive edge is brought to you by Aileron.
Long before Blue Ash became a bustling suburb, a small tool and die company called it home.
My father started it in about 1965. He had just himself and another employee, 2 machines, and the company grew from then. Just we'll see building after building. Basically what he could afford to build and add to it in a natural, kind of growth sense.
Ron Sideritz is president of Blue Ash Tool and Die, following in the footsteps of his father, Otto.
My parents are immigrants from Austria. He used his skill and his optimism in the country and his desire to do for his family, to build this company in Blue Ash. I say he's got the best of both worlds. He's semi-retired, and he comes in and usually helps for a couple hours. My sister runs the office. My sister and myself, we do what in the early years my dad and my mother did. I have a brother who works out in the shop also, and he's happy doing that and interested in doing machining work.
Workers at Blue Ash Tool and Die can make practically anything, but much of their work comes from military and aerospace orders.
We'll build the tools, in particular for jet engines, that will pull out a bearing or check if it's seated properly. One thing we do have out in the shop that I am impressed with is what's called the wire EDM. You can cut metal with basically what looks like a sewing machine with a wire. And the wire never touches the metal. It's due to electrical discharge that melts it.
Ron Sideritz says in an industry like this, accuracy is key. Angles and coordinates have to be precise because even the slightest mistake can be costly.
If you want it done right the first time, that's been our strength here. The tooling we build for the aerospace industry is usually one of a kind, 2 of a kind, and it doesn't lend itself to high productivity or high volume work.
Sideritz says getting students interested in the tool and die industry is vital. It's a place where algebra and trigonometry are actually used.
In the Boy Scouts, I am an engineering merit badge counselor. I've brought boys out here to show them the shop. You don't want to get either to where you're just producing paper, okay? It's you don't fly a computer to a moon, right? Somebody has to build the rocket ship.
Investing in youth to secure the future, part of their competitive edge. I'm Lisa Smith for Fifth Third Bank Hometown Business Weekly.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Sid. That's all the time we have this week. A special thanks to Tom and Ted Settler of Home City Ice for joining us today. From all of us at Fifth Third Bank Hometown Business Weekly, have a great week, everybody.